Was good, people. You know what? I shouldn't even say that. Nothing is good right now. The Saints, another loss. 27-24, final whistle, and another disappointing result. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not all bad. The Saints put in a much better performance than what they did up against Leicester, but this was really the game that the Saints needed to get under their belt. They needed to get the win for them to keep their season alive. With this loss, we have seen the Saints now out of the running for the playoffs, and their season is pretty much dead in the water. It's dead in the water. That's all that can be said about it. It's disappointing because again the Saints played very well, but was it by the 70th minute the Saints had 14, I think it was 13 or 14 handling errors to Sale Sharks 6. Again, it just seems running the same thing, and change needs to be made. Something needs to be done because you do not go from being champions to this. Something has gone on. Something needs to change because the Saints cannot endure another season like this later. What is there promising to show? What kind of promising development is there to show that this team is moving forward? What's to show next year is going to be a better season for us? Because right now, yes, we have some serious talent on our books. But where does that leave us? What are we doing here? What was the massive change? It's literally like going. I mean, they might as well bloody be relegated at this point. It's a good thing that they actually managed to pack up a good amount of points, over teams like Exeter that, are quite far behind. But how does this happen? Like, they still put in some serious performances, and there were a lot of good performances on display. Alex Mitchell, he had a bit of a mare today. His kicking, like normally, he's so consistent when it comes down to his kicking, and it just wasn't there. They had, the Saints. They had some good plays. We saw, their transition play. We saw their, that intensity on the breakdown, but it just felt like Sale Sharks were just that one step ahead at every point. And now you got to think, Sale Sharks, they got what, 2 yellow cards? They were down to what, 13 men, and still managed to put points past Saints. How the hell does that happen? That I don't know. Let's break down the scores. So, Sale Sharks 27, Northampton Saints 24. They managed to get that last try via Dingwall's, quick feet at the end of the game. But yeah, let's break it down. Sale, they got tries from O'Flaherty, who also ended up getting man of the match, and the guy played phenomenally. He was brilliant. So no two ways about that. I see that the same. Two tries from Roebuck, and then a try from Bevan Rudd, two conversions from Ford, and he also banged himself in a penalty as well, which kind of just set the tone. Tries in terms of the Saints from Eogan, Freeman, Pollock, and then Dingwall at the end. Two conversions from Mitchell. And the thing that kills me is the Saints were level. They were level with with Sale. They were level. Things could have turned out so different, right? But it always seems the moment that the Saints are on the cusp of getting something, they break. And Sale didn't. They kept that pressure on. They made the most out of any mistakes that were given, and the Saints gave them mistakes. And ultimately, it fell. It fell in Sale's favor. It's frustrating. It is frustrating as a Saints fan. You think, where is this going wrong, right? Because they can't necessarily blame injuries. yes, the Saints are missing, are missing some key players, but still, this rot has to end somewhere. Because at this moment in time, they're gonna bloody end up finishing last if they continue with this form. They only have a couple of games left. This game really, really was a make or break game that the Saints needed to come away with points. But what happened? Sale came through. They ended up getting themselves a bonus point, and for the time being, I think they're now sitting in fourth in the table, going from sixth to fourth, and things are just on the up and up for them, and it's difficult. It's very difficult to see, and it's frustrating because the Saints are such a good squad. They got such potential, but something is going wrong there. I don't know if it's the plays that are being played, if they are being asked to do stuff that is not in their wheelhouse, or they do not feel comfortable with, or maybe it's just sheer bad handling. In which case, I would bloody be having these people on the pitch 24/7, making sure that they work on their ball handling skills, because it is another game that they are flourished and they're going into the double digits with handling errors. Leicester was ridiculous. I think they got into the 20s, but again, another issue with handling errors, another issue with the Saints practically giving away points. And like I say, it's frustrating to see because what more, what more could you want? And I'm sure it must be frustrating from the management side because, like I said, Saints, they played well, but they just kept giving away, unnecessary penalties. And it's frustrating. It's very, 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 very frustrating. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm not even going to ask where you think the Saints are going to finish because we kind of know that their fate is sealed and the only way is down right now. And it's, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts in the comment section below. And what was your biggest upset of the game? What was your biggest upset of the game? So, as a Saints fan, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. And I would love to throw my control at the TV, but I have no want to go and buy another TV. I really don't. But I feel that's that's what the enemy says. Throw my TV out the window and, cry in a corner. So, guys, could it get worse? Could the same season get worse? I don't know. At this rate, anything's possible. It really is. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna keep going on until the Saints get a bloody win, and I hope they get a win soon because I want to feel pride again. I want to feel happy. I want to feel joy watching a Saints game, and Saints coming out on top as they should. So, yeah, bye. See you guys in the next one.